know, when I think of the Big Easy, the first person that I think of is my brother-in-law, Father Hank Groover. Hank is paying me a visit today, y'all. Hank is home for a week or so, even though he was raised on this property. The last, 6 years you've been in New Orleans. And I just love getting in the kitchen when Hank comes home and making these Louisiana dishes because it's my second favorite cuisine, I think, after farmhouse Southern. So, to finish up this fabulous meal that we have, we are gonna fry up some beignets, y'all. New Orleans is known for their beignets. That and a cup of coffee at Cafe Dumont. So, to start our beignets, I have 1.5 cups, y'all, of lukewarm water. I have 1/2 cup of just white granulated sugar and 1 envelope of yeast. So that's simple. You can see that this is coming to life. It's bubbling over in there. You see it making the bubbles. We're looking at about 10 minutes, Hank, for that to sit like that. To this, we're going to need 2 eggs slightly beaten. We need about 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to measure out the 1 cup of evaporated milk. And don't get confused now, that's evaporated, not condensed. All right, so just keep on beating. So we're just going to add that to our yeast mixture. Just going to mix that up. Now, in this bowl, y'all, I've already pre-measured our flour, and we're going to need 7 cups of bread flour. So what I'm going to do is just measure out 3 cups, and if you would whisk it together as I add. You smell that yeast? Mm-hmm. I love the smell of yeast. All right. So we've got our 3 cups. We've got 4 cups left. So I'm going to take some shortening, like 1/4 of a cup, and I'm not going to melt it. I'm just going to add the solid shortening to our wet ingredients, not our dry, like you would normally think of doing. And if you just take that whisk and cut this in, all we have to do now is finish adding our final 4 cups of flour to this. I remember I was probably 27 or 28, my first visit to New Orleans, and my first time ever tasting a beignet.
Were they still speaking French then? Just teasing.
He's such a smart aleck. You know what? It kind of runs in the family. If you would just spray that bowl, because after I knead this, we're going to put it in that bowl, and we're going to cover it.
Ooh, I got something.
What you got?
Got some melitons ready to come out.
Oh, gosh, honey. Let's see.
Aren't they pretty?
Great time of day. They look wonderful. I can't hardly wait.
They smell good, too.
Ooh.
I'm going to sit them over here.
So I think our dough is kneaded enough. Isn't that pretty? In the bowl this goes, that we sprayed so it won't stick to our bowl. Now you can use a plastic wrap or a towel.
Here's a towel.
Yeah, just throw a towel over it. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna wash the goop off my hands because it's almost time to start tasting, isn't it?
That's getting hot.
It is getting hot. In fact, it's there. It's at 350. We're gonna fry up these beignets. You wanna grab me the dough that's been sitting in like it's about 2 hours, y'all. That looks good. And I'm just gonna put that on the board. And for those of you that maybe just tuned in, I'm in here in the kitchen with my brother-in-law, Hank Groover, and we are doing Big Easy dishes. And everybody knows that the Big Easy, we're talking about New Orleans. And a favorite New Orleans dessert is French Quarter beignets. Hank, get your knife ready, honey. And we're just gonna roll this out, and we're gonna cut our dough into squares. So come on over here and start dropping it in the deep fryer. And I've got you a spider.
I see it.
So that you can start flipping them. As soon as they pop up, Hank, this is like any other donut. You'll want to make sure you start flipping them, because if they get too brown on one side, they can be testy and not want to flip over for you. All right, now I'm going to take a paper sack and I'm going to do these just like my mother used to do, and I'm going to fill it with powdered sugar. But
Look at that.
Just, all right, you can put them up here, Hank, and let them drain a second. And I'm not going to let them drain long, because I want them still kind of damp, so that that powdered sugar will stick to them. So here we go. I love it, I love it, I love it. When you go to Cafe
Du Monde.
Du Monde, how many do they give you?
3.
That's what I thought. They look great, don't they?
They sure do. Here's to you.
Here's to you, Hank, and the Big Easy.
Hey there. How can y'all have beignets without Captain Michael's coffee?
That's for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is
Oh,
good.
Michael,
Delicious.
that's perfect. I've got one.
Speaking of perfect, I got the perfect gift for you.
You have me a gift?
I did. Thanks for having me on your show. And I want to show you a picture of your 2 favorite men.
Oh, my God! I love it! Y'all, look at this. This is 2 of the group of men. This is Hank, and this is Michael.
Look, I was already working on my physique.
You were already working on that 12-pack, weren't you?
Yeah.
And so was Father Hank, I might add. Oh, my goodness, I just love that. In fact, I love you two fat boys.
I love you too.
I love y'all. Thank you so much, Hank.
You're welcome.
And you know, we always send y'all our love along with our best dishes from Savannah, Georgia, to yours. We'll see y'all next time. I'll find you a fat boy, girls.
Let me dance on the corner in the UK and the USA. France, I see you. Japan.